The following is a paid advertisement. The views expressed are the sole responsibility of the advertiser.
I'm attorney Justin Clark. Coming up just ahead on You Have Real Estate. You have an outdoor area, but you don't like it. It's ugly. What can you do? And also, fixing up your outdoor area, does that increase the value of your home? It's just ahead. It's You Have Real Estate. People ask me all the time if I feel guilty for filing bankruptcy for people. No, I do not. I feel guilty not filing bankruptcy for hardworking families who are struggling every month to put food on the table. Call me now. You have power. Welcome to You Have Real Estate, brought to you by Renewal by Anderson. I am your host, Justin Clark. A great show ahead today, but first, the opening statement. Let's think about this. You own a house, you have some outdoor area, but you're not in love with the outdoor area. How can improving your outdoor space, number one, affect your quality of life, your family's quality of life, but more importantly even, how can that outdoor area impact the value of your home? Great questions. We're going to answer by asking these two fine people. To my right, Vivian Lehman joins me. Hello, Vivian. How are you? And to her left, my right, Jason Seda. Hey, Jason, what's up, buddy?
Good. How you doing?
Talk about that for a minute. We live in Florida, right? It's not like we're in Nebraska or Maine. The outdoor area in Florida gets more use than most states because of the weather here. How do you think a nice outdoor area can really impact the quality of your life or your family's life, Jason?
I mean, it would save me from cutting the grass twice a week. We can start there. It's actually been very popular. I've been seeing a lot lately. I mean, especially me being in the commercial side of the real estate. It's just opens it up. You know, it looks really nice. It gives it a nice touch, especially when you're putting a nice pool in. You just got a little bit of grass left over, so you put it on the sides. Oh, it comes out really awesome.
And when it comes to value of the property, when you start talking about pavers for a driveway, or an outdoor kitchen, like a pizza oven in the backyard, how can that impact the value of my home?
It can definitely add even, 2 to 3% more easily. Yeah.
I've been to your backyard. You added a hot tub and some things back there. I see pictures from Dallas posting on the internet all the time. You guys spend so much time.
We do. I love the outdoors. I love, the landscaping with the plants and yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
What is going on in this market right now? We were talking a minute ago about Iran, and the stock market has been very volatile, obviously. What has this done to the real estate market as we sit here today?
We actually saw more homes go under contract this past month, believe it or not. Yes.
Why is that?
I think it's a common, this is always our busy season period. So you have people that are moving. I mean, you still have people coming into Florida. I think there was a stat of still 1,400 a day.
That's correct.
What do you see in this market right now?
I mean, Florida is just a different state out of all of them. Everybody's coming here from New York to California. I mean, we're seeing so much money coming here. I mean, all the heavy hitter, all the billionaires. I'm seeing multi-million dollar houses on Manalapan being knocked down. You know, I mean, look at Griffin. Griffin came in, bought 8 lots, $30 million a piece, and knocked it all down and is building a monster 25,000 square foot facility for himself and his family. I mean, but it's booming. Look, I mean, obviously the Federal Reserve justifies, the interest rates and, how the movement goes. But, even with the spike of the interest rates, we are seeing a lot of properties going under contract right now.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be okay. I see it's like a little roller coaster going on right now for those of us that are in the trenches right now.
No doubt about it. And a lot of news, obviously, about the property tax, and maybe they're getting rid of property tax altogether. I promise you over the next couple of weeks, we're going to dive deep into that. And is it going to happen, or what does it mean for you? But I'm still a little bit torn. I need a week to tell you exactly what I think is going to happen, because I still don't believe it. I still don't believe it's going to happen, but it feels like it's getting closer. So I'm going to talk to some people, and I'm going to tell you exactly what is going to happen with the property tax reform here over the next couple of weeks. I want to see what's on the market right now, though. I really do. And Jason, I think it's fascinating. You do a lot of commercial and residential. You have a lot of knowledge in both, but you also know sort of the Southeast market, like mid-Southeast, I would say, market, and Orlando very well. What's going on down in Palm Beach, and Royal Palm Beach, a great area? Tell me about this property.
So this townhome, it's in a development called Cypress Head. I consider this, and I always say the Dr. Phillips of the Royal Palm Beach area. You're about 5 to 10 minutes down the street from the actual international airport there, and you're down the street from the safari there.
Oh, yeah.
which is pretty cool. Yeah, so it's all within an area. I mean, like I said, if you know Dr. Phillips, you'll understand what I'm talking about in South Florida. So if you're looking to move down there, it's a beautiful 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, turnkey, completely turnkey unit, a little over $500,000, which is pretty competitive in that market for the area.
Yeah, and then also up closer to home in beautiful Lake County, Groveland, to be exact. This is, I don't want to say it because I'm going to mess it up. You got to say it. Are you going to mess it up too?
I will. But it's Bonsmara.
Bonsmara.
Yes.
Bonsmara.
And it's brand new construction. This one is off of the Turnpike, actually. Yeah. It's close to 27 in the Turnpike out that way. And it's over 3,100 square feet. It's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath. It's got gorgeous finishes throughout, and it's on over an acre, and they're asking $820,000.
I had to drive to see my daughter at her barn in Sorrento the other day, and I got to tell you, Lake County and Orlando is getting closer together with the highways. I feel like it's been a very much easier to get to. Also in Lake County, Mount Dora, obviously a beautiful part of town there. Tell me about August Fern.
So this one is only 5 years old, this construction. It's a little over 1,800 square feet. It's a 4-2 in Mount Dora Landings. It faces a pond, and the area is just really pretty and rural.
Got it. If you'd like to see any of these properties, by the way, Jason, Vivian would be happy to show them to you. One thing you have to do, 407-205-0400. They can show them to you this weekend. If you'd like, just call that number. Now, a little bit north of Palm Beach is a place called Port St. Lucie, a city you know well.
Port St. Lucie.
Talk to me about Southwest Mayaca River Trace and Port St. Lucie.
Yes, I can't believe how much Port St. Lucie has grown in the years. But yeah, this is a beautiful one. It's called Lake Forest, gated community, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, built in 2003. This one sits on a lake. Very nice. Was renovated back in 2017. It's got beautiful, tall, big voltage ceilings. I mean, about 15 feet up in the air.
Really?
So this is a nice house. It'll sell.
How do the prices in Port St. Lucie compare to, say, Orlando?
You know, I was very surprised at one point, you know, when the bubble bursted back in the days, you were able to pick up a home for $90,000
really?
in Port St. Lucie. I'll never forget those days. Now the prices have gone up. So they're very competitive to here now, believe it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
As Port St. Lucie, it's hard to describe if you don't know where it is exactly. It's hard to call it South Florida because it's sort of right in the middle.
Correct. Yeah, it's 45 minutes north of Palm Beach and about 45 minutes south of Palm Bay.
Yeah.
So it's literally right in between, yeah.
And lastly, down in Osceola County in Kissimmee, I have Palisade. Tell me about that one.
So we're back into short sale territory.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yes, we are. I have 2. I have one under contract right now. This one's in Kissimmee. They're asking $410,000, and this one's a 4-bedroom, 2.5, and it's in gated tapestry. It's a guard-gated community with a clubhouse, pool, everything.
Let's talk, now that you said short sale, a term I know very, very well, and you guys probably do as well.
Oh, yeah.
Late 2007, the economy started to collapse, the real estate market collapsed, and from that point until now, probably, I don't know, 10,000 of them we've done. I haven't seen many over the last 5 or 6 years, a few here and there. Are we seeing short sales again, Jason?
I don't think it'll be like 2008 and 2009. I mean, I went through that as well. Wow. I just have to say wow.
Yeah, that was something.
I mean, we can teach a class now compared to what happened back then. You know, there was no such thing as a short sale apartment. You know, this is all brand new. You know, what loan modifications only existed in the commercial world.
That's right.
So I believe that it's going to be a very mild short sale foreclosure term, as I would say, compared to what it was back then.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think where we're seeing the short sales are any loan that was only 3% down or 3.5% down. And it's not because our values have tanked. It's because these people maybe, you know, because of the economy or anything else, they can't afford it.
Sure.
They have to, another option. And the biggest thing I can say is don't put your head in the sand. Talk to a professional. We can help you through it.
Absolutely. Jason, Vivian, always a pleasure to see you both. Keep up the good work. Keep up the amazing job that you do for all your clients out there in Central Florida. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Here's what we will do, a very quick break. When we return, we talked about your outdoor area. It can change your family's life, but also change the value of your house. But what should you do as you have real estate continues? If you own a house, you need to listen up because it is getting warmer out. You know what the warm weather means? It means your electricity bills are going to skyrocket. What can you do? Can you call the electricity bill and say, or the electricity company and say, lower my bill? You can't do that at all. What you can do is look at your windows. Dan Brigman is here, Renewal by Anderson. Dan,
windows make all the difference with our electricity bills.
Yes, they sure do. You have to have, in this day and time, you have to have a high energy efficient window. If you don't, you can expect to be paying anywhere from 20 to 40% more on your electric bill than you should be.
And when you start talking about financing new windows, your financing terms are amazing. Oftentimes no interest for a while. Sometimes the payment that you make for the windows is going to be offset totally by the savings on your electricity bill.
Yeah, over time, you almost always are going to pay for your windows and the amount of savings that you have on your electric bill, depending on how high that is. But yeah, I mean, you're going to normally see an electric bill between $300 and $400 or $500. If you take the cost savings from that, you probably save close to $200. We can get you in payment plans under that category all day long.
All windows are not created equally. Renewal by Andersen simply has the best.
Yes, 100%. I believe that with all my heart. We have over 33 patents on our Fibrex product. It's been under research since 1991. So yeah, it's #1 window in the industry.
Always good to see you, brother. QR code on the screen. If you own a house, have Renewal by Andersen out today. Debt can be terrible for families. You feel like you can't put food on the table at the end of the month. Call me now. You have power.
Welcome back to the show. I bought a new house, maybe it wasn't new. It was obviously a used house, or whatever you want to call it, a couple of years ago, and the outdoor area was quite frankly terrible. I love the house, outdoor area, just not good. The grass was terrible. Big trees, which I like, but the big trees means the grass wouldn't grow. But we live in Florida. We want to spend time outside, so what do? I called my good buddy Ryan Church at DelaTurf. He joins me right now. Good to see you, brother. How are you?
You too, man. Doing well.
Do other people have the same issue? Like, you know my yard. Everyone here has seen my backyard now because we have the new artificial turf in the back, which I love with the putting green. But there are just areas that it won't grow. No matter what, it won't grow because of the big trees, which we like the trees. Grass won't grow. How many other people have the same issue?
We do lots and lots of turf for that particular reason.
Really? So what is it like when, when someone puts in that artificial turf, they're like, well, I've always just had regular grass. I like it better. I honestly like it better. You don't have to take care of it. It's amazing. But talk about the dogs, too, because some people are afraid, well, I don't want to put the artificial turf there because that's where the dogs go outside. How does it affect the animals?
Actually, it affects it in a good way because obviously it's all pet friendly, so you don't have to worry about that. Cleaning's super easy. But the major plus is going to be when the dogs come back in the house. There's no more cleaning up after them, trying to clean up all the dirt and stuff that they drag in with them because everything stays nice and clean.
It's very true. And it's weird too because even after a storm rolls through the next morning or later that day, the artificial turf to me feels dry almost, and it's not dirty like the yard would be. Is that normal?
That is normal, yeah. And anything that's on top, typically a small handheld leaf blower, you can blow everything right off.
But yeah, it goes off so easily. It's unbelievable. Now the putting green that you put in my house has been a game changer, a life changer for me. I play a little bit of golf. I'm terrible at golf. You're pretty good at golf. How would you describe your game?
My game is probably just as bad as yours.
Okay, all right. We're even. That's fine. But being able to go out there and hit some putts is a lot of fun. I think it could actually help your putting game too. But it's also when you have company over and they see the putting green in the backyard, they're like they're in shock almost. I always thought having a putting green at your house is only for rich people. It's not. I mean, it's for me too.
It's for everybody. Yeah, I mean, it's very, very affordable nowadays. And it's not just for the avid golfer. I mean, you can send your kids out there to play on it. You know what I mean? Just have a good time.
And not only that, so where we do have the artificial turf, again, we have it because we have this big tree. We put out this swing that my daughter, every time she comes over, she barely says hi to me and goes right outside to the swing. We have all these games that she can play out there. It's really awesome for the families as well.
Yeah. What you mentioned games. So not only do you have the putting green, but you could throw cornhole boards or anything like that on top of it as well.
Everything. And I actually have one of these like little $10 chairs that you buy from Academy Sports or whatever. Take it out there, and it's like I'm hanging out with her and playing with her, but I'm kind of chilling in my chair as well, and she's having a good time. It saves a lot of energy for me. Talk to me. Let's continue on the golf thing a little bit, because what you've added over the last year or so has been these golf simulators. I've been out to your location and tried out the golf simulator. You're expanding now to another location where people can really go and experience what it's like having a golf simulator in your house. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so the new building will have several different simulator scenarios set up, so different sizes of screens, stuff like that. The third room will be like a full-blown built-out room, so you can have like the padding on the walls and everything like that.
Yeah, so it is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. What kind of size room? Because I think people get maybe a misconception of you need to have this huge, unbelievable space like this studio to have a golf simulator in your house. I don't think you have to have that huge of a space to actually have a golf simulator.
No, I mean, we've done screens as small as 8x10 currently. I believe they do make them even a little bit smaller than that. Ceiling height, you could be a little restricted at 8 feet, but we've even made that work. So
even 8 feet, as well as 8 feet.
Yeah,
Wow.
so you don't need a whole lot of room.
That's really crazy. And there are different levels, I think, when you start talking about the cost of having a golf simulator in your house. Yeah, you can probably spend a lot of money, but you can probably do it relatively inexpensively as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, let's say you had a room in the garage and you just wanted to throw one in there. You know, you don't need all the padding on the walls or anything like that at that point.
Yeah.
So it can become pretty affordable, you know, to be able to track a lot of your metrics.
So listen, if you own a house and you want to upgrade the outdoor area, there's really one place to turn, and it is Ryan. It's at DelaTurf. QR code is on the screen for them right now. All you have to do is call the phone number on the screen or take out your phone, scan it. Ryan will come to your house and figure out how to upgrade your outdoor area. Because I think, Ryan, when you do have these upgrades, it does set your house apart from other people's homes when you go to sell it as well. Visually, it has to.
Definitely. I mean, these are all upgrades that people are looking for. I mean, obviously we live in Florida, so golf is a huge thing here. So I had a question the other day, like, well, what if somebody doesn't like it? I mean, almost nobody in Florida doesn't like golf.
Right.
So,
and even if you don't play golf, it's just the wow factor of you having a putting green in your backyard. It makes a statement. I mean, in every MLS listing, if you have a putting green, it's going to say putting green in backyard. It's a selling point for your house. I also love pavers. I think pavers in the front driveway area can make a huge difference aesthetically for someone's house. And it's not super cheap, but it's also not super expensive. Pavers make a big difference visually.
they definitely do. I mean, you've got different sizes, colors, and textures to play with. Plus, you know, when you see a paver driveway, that just looks a lot more elegant than, I don't make concrete guys mad, but, you know, than concrete.
Yeah. Some of us, like me, maybe like you, we know we want to upgrade our outdoor area or our pavers and our driveway, but we don't know exactly what to do. You know, we don't live in your world. We don't know what works best, what's going to look the best. How does the process work? When I reach out to you and I have you come over, I'm like, I know I want to upgrade this, but I don't know exactly what I want to do. How do you help me determine what is best for my house?
So when you call up, we set an appointment to come meet you on site. So that way we can go over kind of what you're looking for. If you have an idea, if you don't have an idea, we can definitely pitch ideas. And then from there, you know, we can really put pen to paper, put some drawings together if need be, and really kind of lay it out for you.
And lastly, maybe my favorite part of what you do, I like it all. How can I not? Golf simulator, putting green outside, artificial turf where my grass wasn't growing, but the outdoor kitchen. Now, this is a game changer when it comes to enjoying your family and enjoying being at home with your family. Outdoor kitchens are unbelievable. What do you do when someone wants an outdoor kitchen?
Kind of the same process. So we would come in, get a general idea of what they're looking for appliance-wise, get a feel for the space, and then maybe make some recommendations for there. Like, do they want just a straight kitchen, or do they want something that does an L shape? Do they want a bar top? You know, stuff like that. So it's all customizable.
Pizza oven, yay or nay?
You definitely.
I want the pizza oven for sure. Ryan Church, always good to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming in. QR code on the screen. Improve your outdoor area, improve your family's life, but also improved the value of your home at the same time. It's hard to do that easy if you call DelaTurf. Quick break. You Have Real Estate continues.
People ask me all the time if I feel guilty for filing bankruptcy for people. No, I do not. I feel guilty not filing bankruptcy for hardworking families who are struggling every month to put food on the table. Call me now. You have power.
Welcome back to the show, and happy Father's Day to all of you fathers out there, including me. It's Father's Day. It can be a great day for fathers. It can be a tough day as well if your father's still not around. So I'm thinking of all of you fathers out there today. I'm also thinking of those of you that are looking to buy a house or looking to sell your house, because there are a lot of real estate agents out there, brokers out there, realtors out there. How do you decide on the right agent for you? And what are the differences in those names that we have for real estate professionals? Let's ask Elisha Lopez, Real Broker. I want to sell my house. A lot of people I could choose from. Google has a whole long list of them. How do I choose the right agent?
Yeah, well, that is a good question.
Yeah.
And I would say, which usually never fails, is asking your family and your friends who they use and who they're happy with, because those personal referrals are going to be the best way to find out, you know, that like the energy, like how all of that actually went, because Google is great if the reviews are correct, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's that like, obviously experience is key, how their listing agent is able to negotiate for the buyer, you know, to get the best deal, or for the seller to net the most money and be able to move on with their plans. So you got to interview them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many real estate agents should I interview, you think, before I sell my house? Or if I have fallen in love with the first one, should I hire them? What should I do?
So that feeling you get,
Yeah.
that you're like, oh, I don't know, but you got to go with that, because usually that feeling is you're never wrong. And usually what happens is if things go south, they're like, oh, I should have listened to that. That's always going to guide you the gut. Now, an agent comes in and they don't have experience. They have not sold a property in your area. They don't have a great team backing them up. They don't have a track record. That's a clue. And especially in the market that we're in right now, you really need an agent that has experience and is going to be able to market your property in a creative way, a different way than just throwing it into the MLS and hoping, wishing, and waiting.
If you go to Publix and you buy your groceries and you're like, wow, the person at the cash register, she was very friendly, right? I had a great transaction there. That's a very brief transaction. When you're selling a house, you're talking about, number one, the biggest financial transaction you're going to make. And it's a process and a lot of ebbs and flows. That real estate agent really becomes part of the family in some ways as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just actually a couple of days ago listed a property for a past client that she's been my client for 18 years.
Wow.
And so we're on now third or fourth property. And one of the things that every deal we've had together, like she was one of the first short sales I ever sold. And so I've always had to be really creative with like certain circumstances and things like that. And that's one of the reasons she's always coming back. She's like, Elisha, you think outside the box. You don't just think like black and white and how it always is. Because you have to be creative. And really the only way to be that creative is experience.
A lot of times you see a real estate agent, it's real estate agent, real estate broker, or realtor.
Yeah.
What are the differences? I think a lot of people don't know.
So you've got actually a sales associate, which is like, you got your license, like kind of like the first one.
Yeah.
And that's good. It could be a realtor and that's agent. And then you've got broker associate where you have the broker's license, but you're still under another broker. You have broker where you're running the show. And then realtor is actually the designation that you are part of the National Association of Realtors, that comes at a different standard of ethics.
Yeah.
And of course for us to be protecting the public. So if you are a sales associate, you can't be a realtor.
Oh, really?
I mean, you can be both. Like,
Yeah.
You can't be a realtor unless you're a sales associate or a broker associate or a broker. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
Being a broker comes with its own set of challenges, I
Yeah.
think, as well. What are those challenges?
Oh gosh, we'll be here all day.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's so many, just like the liability and the responsibility that's on the broker, because everything falls on you.
Right.
So if an agent makes a mistake, that's your fault.
Yeah.
They're going to get a little slap on the wrist, but at the end of the day, it was under your responsibility. Yeah.
Everything is the broker's fault.
I'm glad it's not me anymore.
I know. You used to be a broker. Now you've kind of moved over to the team side of things with Real Broker, and that seems to be doing very well for you. If you're looking to buy or sell anything in the northern Florida area, Ocala, the Villages, anywhere, Gainesville, that Elisha has you covered. QR code is on the screen for Elisha right now. Great job. Thank you. Thank you to all of our amazing guests today. Our wonderful crew. Most importantly, thank you. See you again next week for more You Have Real Estate.
The proceeding was a paid advertisement. The views expressed were the sole responsibility of the advertiser.